Hi, this is Jacob Allen with AEP 859 Mod 4. So we here are supposed to be talking about what global trends might be affecting curriculum. Both of the ones that I found were located in the textbooks by Jacobs. First one just being how large the Chinese population is and how much of an effect they have on our economy, just with how much business is taking place over there. I do think learning Chinese in schools is really not a bad idea. Or, honestly, making it a broader idea of curriculum change, learning languages or requiring more language acquisition at our schools. Other schools in the world, again, practice that quite more often than we do. The next one is that the world is connected easier because of the internet. Everything is global now. I do think the other interesting idea is having sister schools and online interactions where you learn all around from different schools throughout the the world. The next one is about Common Core, the for and against. So I went with two of the articles from our text. I thought they put it well, kind of the big arguments on each side. So, pro Common Core. It puts creativity back in the classroom since there's less memorization and less standards to have to hit, so a lot less standards, which feeds into the second one. Because there's a lot less standards, you're supposed to be able to dive into each of these standards more in depth and ratchet up the rigor, as Long said. So, both solid points. A lot less memorization. And then against it, Common Core is a federal takeover of education. So yeah, that is true. Common Core is the same standards for the entire nation. Nothing wrong with that idea. The other one is that Common Core is bad for students, that it's a one-size-fit-all, and that students in different states need to learn different ideas, which is also a fair argument. Different states have different things that drive their economy and drive what skills students need. So my personal stand on Common Core, at this point, after doing all these readings and looking, I am really in the middle of the road about all of this. I do like that there is a national connection of students are learning the same thing. I don't think that it necessarily needs to be the exact same thing, though, is the one piece of change. Maybe I do like the idea of us being closer to all learning the same thing, but not necessarily have to be the exact same thing. The article I took was actually from NPR by the author Ann down there. Susie Ann was the full name. But she summed it up pretty well. Common Core was high expectations with pretty low test results. And this was from looking at 2009 until now, or 2019, so almost to now. Another thing that was brought up was that the Common Core did shift from critical thinking to memorization, like I previously stated, which I think is good. But again, I'm kind of in the middle of the road about this. It hasn't really worked. I think maybe some power should be given back to the states about what standards are taught, but not as much. When I came into education, I jumped right into leaving the old Kansas standards into the new Common Core. So I had some exposure to what the Kansas standards used to be. So I like the Common Core better than what was previously happening, but I still think there's room for improvement. Would probably be my overall personal stand on the Common Core, is that it was a good first step to readjust standards, but still more needs to happen. Maybe give some power back to the states. Those are my references there, and then attached to this post is also my interview with the curriculum expert. Thank you for listening.